Hey everybody, a big welcome back to the Wheel Order channel. I hope you are all well. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So I've been popping in a few lifestyle type videos here and there. So they are still family related, in the kitchen, and usually to do with food because it is just my passion. So this video is all about my food haul from Tesco's for our family food shop for 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do like this kind of video, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And I will be adding a little bit more of these types of videos in the future. So it's a bit of a big one this week. This is going to be for 2 weeks, as I was saying. So bagels, always buy loads of bagels. We've got these cinnamon and cinnamon and raisin sliced bagels. So there's 6 in this pack. We've got 2 packs of those, and we've got these protein bagels as well. So there's only 4 in here. Wish there was 6, but never mind. We've got 2 packs of those, so we're going to go through those pretty quickly. 2 bags of onions, we're always using those for cooking. 2 packs of bananas, they're pretty green, so they will last. And most things are organic where I can find organic food. If I can't, then I'll just buy normal. We've got some raspberries, we've got 2 packs of these, but they actually give us 2 small ones because they had to substitute. We've got blueberries, so we might have to go back for a few bits of fresh fruit in the second week, but most things will probably last. We've got kiwis, we've got some peaches and lemons, that's all organic as well. We've got some tomatoes for making sandwiches and some mini tomatoes as well. My daughter absolutely loves these. These will definitely be gone in a few days. 2 bags of organic carrots. We're using a lot of carrots this time of year. And we've got a bag of pasta. So I always buy a bag of pasta and at least 1 or 2 jars of pasta sauce just for an emergency meal, and if we don't use it I'll just stick it in the larder cupboard for future use. So I do have a meal plan for all of these items, but as I say, I do buy a couple of things that I can put together really quickly. And to make something like that, I would just put my frozen vegetables in and a jar of that, and it's a meal that is ready in like a few minutes. So it's something just to pop into the shop and have as an emergency meal. And we've got red onions as well. They're really good for salads and sandwiches and also for cooking. And we have 2 packs of organic whole wheat spaghetti. So we had like no spaghetti left in the cupboard, so I got a couple of those. And we've got some pears. I usually buy organic pears, but they didn't have any. 2 packs of apples. We love apples in this house. And we've got cucumber, fajita seasoning for one of my recipes. And I love these crisp breads for a snack. They're just really good with like cheese or hummus. They're a little bit too hard for my toddler, but I just love to have them. And if I'm having something like that for a snack, I'll make her up the same kind of thing but with oat cakes. And we've got some organic spinach up there as well. And I love this Pukka or original chai tea. So I like to make up some hot milk and put one of these tea bags in and just let it steep for a good while, and then enjoy with a little bit of raw honey as well. So good, especially this time of year. And these are Mary's favourite snacks, so she picked them out the shop and said, "Mama, this is my snack." And she wanted to have them for breakfast, but hey, we didn't have them for breakfast. And we've got two of those, and the other one's over in the other counter. And they're just organic rice cakes with a little bit of chocolate, so it kind of feels like she's getting a treat. They are obviously like sugary, but they're better than most sugary things. And I love buying these rolls just now. So I am hoping to make my own bread. I've got some fresh yeast in the fridge, but I've bought some of these organic sourdough rolls. So we actually had a couple for breakfast, and I just had an egg in mine, and Daniel had some peanut butter. You just pop them into the oven for like 10 minutes. So they're those part baked kind of breads, and they just last, and they just keep really well in the cupboard. So you can also freeze them as well, I believe. I think I've frozen them before in the past. And this is just like a baguette version. They're not too expensive as well. So this is really good for slicing up into slices, not all the way through, but just slice it on the top and fill it with garlic butter, and then pop it in the oven, and then you've got a really quick side for a stew or something. So I've got a couple of those baguettes, and that's another pack of the rolls, so that's just the rolls.
haven't been opened. And then here we got some organic tatties. So we usually buy a big bag of potatoes locally, but we don't actually have any in at the moment, so we just got some of those. But I will be stocking up on more tatties locally as well. And we got some organic vegetable stock. So this is actually just going to be in my cupboard because I usually keep a stash of stock cubes. I usually make my own stock just from vegetable scraps and leftover roasts and things, but sometimes it's handy just to have these in the cupboard just in case I don't have any stock or bone broth available. So that's for that. And we got some dishcloths because we are so short of dishcloths at the moment. So I got 4 of those. So I also got these plates as well. I'm building up my collection of dinner plates again because they all seem to have like disappeared or got broken, and we literally are down to like 1 or 2 plates, and we've actually been using camping plates for a few weeks. So I'm just going to buy a couple of plates a week until we have a good collection, and then I'm going to go on the bowls because I love this. It actually looks a little bit lighter in this video, but I love the colour of this. It's quite a dark blue, and it looks quite similar to like a Denby plate or something, but it's obviously half the price. So I got those. And moving on to my counter, I have all my fridge stuff and my meat and a little bit more vegetables and some frozen veg up the back there as well. So we've got these eggs. We do usually buy our organic eggs, but we've got like a bit of a shortage in the supermarket at the moment with like everything. So I've got these happy eggs. I would much prefer to have my organic eggs, and we're not getting many eggs from our hens at the moment, so we're having to buy. And my daughter bakes a lot, I bake a lot, so we go through so many eggs. We have eggs for breakfast as well. We can go through like a whole box of 12 just for breakfast, for scrambled eggs and omelettes and things. And we've got butter. We go through a lot of butter as well for bacon, so we've got 8 organic butters there. And that is just slightly salted butter, and this is my favourite brand, Graham's butter. I love getting this, and they also do a really nice sea salt butter as well. So I sometimes get that one for a treat, and that's just more of those rice cakes. We've got a treat here. We've got some Jaffa cake bars, and these will not last probably till the end of tomorrow. My kids know that there's a treat in the house. They just keep going back. So we've got our milk here. So I like to buy this organic milk for making my kefir milk. Because it has like the real cream in it, my kids aren't too keen on that, so they get the organic whole milk here. And we have some peanut butter, so organic smooth peanut butter. And I'm loving these kefir shots at the moment, so I actually make my own kefir. I've got some in the fridge, but these are just really handy to have for breakfast. I give them to my little toddler and kids. I know that they're getting a ton of beneficial live cultures. So these were actually on sale in Tesco, so I did get 4 of these. That'll probably last like a week. We go through these quite quickly, but they are really, really good. And a cheaper way is obviously just to make your own kefir milk. I'll show you that sometime. And that's what I do with the whole milk. I make my own kefir milk. So I have some in the fridge just now. But it's a lot stronger than buying these kind of things. So I do get these more for the kids as well. I love these kefir yogurts from Yeo Valley Organic. They are so, so good. So these are the strawberry ones. And we have some creme fraiche here as well for a recipe. And some soft cheese. And that's for a recipe coming up as well. In fact, everything's for recipes. Sliced cavolo nido. I've usually got this growing in the garden. I didn't this year. I was just a bit of a disaster in the garden this year. Just not enough time. Organic cauliflower, some curly kale. Love this in smoothies and also just on the side of like dishes. And some spring greens for the side as well, and for breakfast and things, and like omelettes and stuff goes really well. And we've got some mushrooms, fine beans, broccoli, and an organic cucumber. So we'll go through that really quickly for like sandwiches, school lunches and things. And now moving on to the meat. So we do actually have some meat in our freezer. This looks like quite a lot. But we have the equivalent of like 4 adults here just now with the teenagers. They are eating so much food, and the 2 little ones as well. So 2 of these packs will be for like 1 meal. So I've gone a bit cheaper and gone for the chicken drumsticks and thighs, and I'm going to cut all the meat off. I do buy organic as well, so obviously it's a little bit more expensive. And I've got 6 packs of those chicken drumsticks and thighs, and that's for 3 meals over the 2 weeks with the chicken. It would be more expensive if I was buying the chicken breast, and I sometimes buy chicken in bulk as well from an online supplier, but I haven't done that recently. I don't have any in the freezer, so I was just buying that from Tesco's. I've got 2 packs of meatballs, so that'll be 1 meal there, and that's just a quick meal in my meal plan. I've got 2 packs of mince, or maybe 3 actually. So I've got this one and 2 packs over here, so they're all for meals as well. I've got 2 chickens for meals and for soup, so I've got 2 of those organic chickens, and I have 4 packs of rump steaks, and that is for 2 meals again. So it looks like a lot of meat, but we've got a lot of people to feed in this house, and the kids are just eating so much just now, and they've requested that I cook more meaty meals. So and we've got some freezer items. We've got sliced mixed peppers, and these are just really handy to have in the freezer. I don't have a specific meal for them. I just keep them in the freezer as a backup, and I use them in things like my emergency pasta, or like a really quick fajita type recipe, or some enchiladas or something like that. And we've got some sweet potatoes here as well. Again, these are not actually for a particular recipe, they're just a quick standby to have in the freezer. And the broccoli is for a recipe, but also for a quick standby as well. And I also have my little ferment at the side here that I got from my friend. This is Herman, he's back in my house. And I need to feed him some milk, sugar, and yeah, flour. I need to give him some of that today. So when he's big enough, I'm going to make a super delicious cake, and I will share that with you guys on Instagram. So I just wanted to show you this as well. This is the yeast that I bought this week, and this is going to be for like the next couple of weeks. I'll probably have a little bit left over as well. So this is BioReal organic yeast, and I buy it online on Amazon. So if you're looking for fresh yeast, this is a really good one that I've been using for a while, and it just works really, really well. And I just wanted to show you my kefir as well. So this is my kefir milk that I have in the fridge. You can see there's like a really thick cream layer on the top. So I pretty much always have a jar of this in my fridge. I'm always fermenting milk, making milk kefir, and I like to make kefir cheese and yogurt as well, just by straining it through a second time. So this is really, really good for your gut health. If you do a quick Google, you'll read about all the benefits of kefir milk. It's really, really nutritious. So that's what I use instead of buying the kefir shots. When I'm not buying the kefir shots, I am using this. So I just want to show you guys, excuse the emptiness of my fridge. There's like hardly anything in here. I was so needing that Tesco shop. But this is my bone broth. So this is my stock that I keep in my fridge, and I use throughout the week for soup and stews and things. And if I don't, then I use that emergency backup stock that I buy for the cupboard. So this is a chicken thigh bone broth. It was made with chicken thighs, and I think chicken legs as well. And it's just super nutritious. It's just really good to have a stash of this in the fridge, and it's so easy to make. I think I actually have a video on YouTube how to make bone broth. I'll have to check that out, and if I don't, I'll have to share one with you guys. It's so easy. So I always have a stash of that in the fridge as well.
And I do like to buy from smaller producers as well, so I'm going to be doing some separate foodie hauls and recipes from the smaller Scottish producers as well, just to show you their stuff and to give them a little bit of support. So it's nice to support the small producers in our country, and also to support the local producers as well. So if you have a farmer's market near you, that's like the best way I find to find local vegetables and meat and things. It can sometimes be a little bit expensive, but I do find that when I buy more expensive items like local meat, if it's more expensive, I will just use a little bit less of it for my family, or I'll make it go a little bit longer as well. So I'll be showing you how to do that in my videos that will be coming up. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you click the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, I'll see you guys again soon. So take care, lots of love, bye bye.